Hello, everyone. Today we will discuss an important topic in public health: improving how we treat depression. More than 21 million adults in the U.S. deal with depression each year. Despite this, only about two-thirds get any help, and even fewer get care that truly works for them. We're going to look at current methods of treating depression, the obstacles, the challenges that people face in getting effective treatment, and the steps we can take to make things better for the future. When it comes to depression, millions of people worldwide suffer. It is prevalent, meaning it comes up a lot in the medical world. And the effects of this disorder on individual lives are strong and negative, especially in younger adults. My target population includes young adults 18 through 25. That is because I am in this demographic, so this information I'm presenting really hits home. Over the last decade, depression rates have surged by over 63%. From my personal experience, I can say that this is because this is around the age where you truly start to find yourself, and sometimes with life situations going on as well, it can become really difficult and overwhelming. Depression doesn't just affect individuals, it disrupts families, workplaces, and the communities. For example, the economic burden of depression in the United States exceeds $326 billion annually in lost productivity, healthcare costs, and suicide-related costs. Young adults face some of the steepest barriers when it comes to getting effective depression treatment. Despite having highest rates of major depressive episodes at 17%, nearly half of them go untreated. Stigmas remain a huge barrier, especially in communities where mental health is taboo, because from older generations they get told that they should just keep this stuff in, but in reality that's just making the situation worse. Many students or early career adults also struggle financially, lacking insurance or the ability to afford therapy or medication. Even when it's available, health systems are often overwhelming, leading to long wait lists, and the treatments that do exist aren't designed for young people's unique minds. Young people don't really need time, but these systems need time, and they also need flexibility, and that's not what young people have. All these factors making improving depression treatment in this age group especially urgent and especially challenging, and without someone coming to the forefront and saying that this needs to stop now, there will never be any action toward it. Over the last few years, we've seen a major shift in how mental health care is accessed. For example, in 2020, telehealth services for therapy and medication increased 154%. That shows how important flexible care options have become. But around the same time, 15 million U.S. adults, which is 6% of our population, have had a major depressive episode. And even more relevant to me is that 1 in 5 adolescents and young adults have had depression in just the past year. That's 1 in 5 of our classmates, friends, or even ourselves. These numbers tell us why improving access and reducing stigma isn't optional. It's essential and needs to happen now. In my social media campaign, I wanted to show people that they are not alone. In this diagram, it says 280 million estimated have depression worldwide, and 1 in 3 people have depression that do not receive care. So do not be a statistic, be a part of the change. Million people suffer from depression despite the fact that it's just treatable. Almost half of the depressed people get no care at all. Let's make the change. I also wanted to show people that there are risks and steps that you can take to, enhance this care, like your lifestyle, by like what you eat, what you drink, your routines, don't fall bad into bad routines. Bad routines can cause bad habits can cause bad mentals. We want a good mental. We also want to seek others for help. Just don't check on yourself, check on others, connect with people, the better community that you have around you, the better mental that you can be in. I also want to show and provide knowledge to the fact that some of the things that cause depression aren't just caused by your environment. It can also be biological. Your biological tells a story. Genetics, brain chemistry, and physical health all influence your mental well-being. So let's recognize those signs and don't wait to seek help. If this information is useful and you feel that you or someone you love is struggling with depression, here are 4 trusted resources that I found may help, ranging from local support in Georgia to backed national research. First is Chris 180 in the Atlanta metro area. This is a nonprofit organization that delivers mental health counseling, trauma care, and addiction treatment for people of all ages. They offer in-person and telehealth therapy, custom designed to meet each person's unique needs. They are known for its trauma-informed approach and strong community outreach. If you're in the Atlanta area looking for effective, compassionate care, I think Chris 180 is a great option. We also have Grady Health System Behavioral Health Services, which is also in Atlanta. Grady provides mental health care, therapy, medication management, and their outpatient center specializes in treating depression, especially when it occurs in other conditions. Grady's services are grounded in evidence and based to serve underprivileged and uninsured individuals. Third, I would like to introduce you to Georgia Collaborative ASO that offers statewide support. Partnering with the Georgia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Disabilities, the ASO connects people with local mental health services like Grady. They also operate an access line, which is available 24/7. So whether you're or a family member is looking for care, I think this is a reliable place to start. Finally, the National Institute of Mental Health is a U.S. government agency that offers in-depth research based on depression. You'll find details on symptoms, treatment options, and ongoing clinical trials. This is a key resource for anyone seeking trustworthy education or developments in mental health. To conclude, I found 4 keywords that I think are simple but powerful to help spread the effectiveness of depression treatments. Expand, train, increase, use. First, we must expand access to healthcare services and increase mental health funding so more people can get help regardless of where they live. Next, we must train mental health professionals in culturally competent care to ensure treatment is effective and respectful of all diverse backgrounds. We must also increase early depression screenings in schools and clinics because the earlier we can catch it, the better the outcomes. And finally, we must use the 988 crisis line and advocate for local and national mental health legislation because your voice can help change the system.